So Bibury have released their new model of the BI 2045, and I reviewed this one near the start of the year. This is the 2045AB, and as you can see, they've changed the coloring. It's got this black coating on the outside, but there's a few other important changes as well, so make sure you hang around and I'll go through what those are. So the Bibury BI 2045 is a heavy-duty stainless steel multi-tool, and it's got 31 integrated functions, ranging from pliers, replaceable wire cutters. It's got a saw in there as well, scissors, and a proper screwdriver as well. And I'll show you the bit holder for that in just a moment. But it comes at roughly a third of the price of premium brands like Leatherman. And considering the solid construction, all the user replaceable components, I think it's a really good value multi-tool out there for those of you who are, looking for something to use while camping, fishing, general DIY. I think it's a really good option. Let's have a look at what you get in the box. So the box actually is just over here, and you can pause the video if you want and just have a look at some of the specifications. So it actually tells you the specs here of the of what it's made of. I know a lot of people ask that question, and you can see all the different features here on the back of the box. Now this is the holster that the 2045AB comes in, and the tool just basically fits in like that. And on the back you've got this easy to use belt clasp. There's a bunch of different accessories you get as well. So you get these replaceable wire cutters, which you don't get on like pretty much any multi-tools out there. You've got to buy them separately. This is just a little wrench, little key there that you can use to tighten things up. And there is also an area here that holds a bunch of different bits. And that is also pretty rare, to actually find a proper multi-tool that has these standard size bits in them, included as well. And you also get this saw here as well. And the big difference I wanted to mention compared to the older BI 2045 is that you can see here with the 2045, you've got these kind of jigsaw bits there. It's still using the same T-shank connector, okay, but this is like a much better saw attachment. Feels like a lot thicker, and most importantly, when you attach it, it doesn't move around. So I'll just take that bit out and add this one in like that. See, this feels a lot more firmer, doesn't really wiggle around, at least not like the older one, which didn't impact on the functionality of the saw, but it was just a little bit annoying. As you can see here, moves around, you don't get that issue there. This little clasp as well is way like tighter as well on the 2045AB. As you can see, it really clamps down on whatever you put in there, whereas this one sort of stays a little bit loose. It's easy to sort of move it around. Using it outside, I didn't have much of an issue at all, but it can get annoying. But again, when you kind of close both of these down, you'll see that you can't actually close it fully with this saw blade in. Okay, so it does extend over. So here's a little close-up of the Bibury BI 2045, and all the tools lock securely in place. So you've got these exterior tools here. So that's like a serrated edge, and there's that locking mechanism here. You just have to press down and then push in order to lock the blade. And all of the exterior tools come with that locking mechanism like that. It's very easy to deploy and lock them in. Okay, that one took a little bit to get going, but there's the scissors here. Okay, there's practically no other changes to the original BI 2045 besides the coloring and the better T-shank attachment. I think it's just machined better and has like a smaller tolerance, I suppose, so things don't wiggle around. That's the tool opened up. And one of the most impressive things as well is that all these tools on the inside also lock. So very similar to the Leatherman Surge, you can lock that like that, close the tool, and that thing is not going to move or close up on you. That's the locking mechanism here on the back. So you just press that and close up. You know, I actually own a Leatherman Wave. This is the second model. They replaced the first one out of warranty, and you can see it uses that same kind of locking mechanism, which I think is absolutely genius. The patent has expired on the Surge, so that's why they're able to produce these at the price that they are. I know some people get a little bit annoyed at this, and but anyway, here is another screwdriver bit here on the other side of the tool. You've got a little surprise here, a proper bit driver. So this takes normal bits. You've got a Phillips head screwdriver here, but of course, you know, you get a whole bunch of these other attachments here that you can just pop out. Take a little bit to get going, but pull that one out in. There's like a little ball bearing attachment there, and that just applies a bit of pressure. It doesn't seem to lock on to anything in there, but yeah, there's just enough friction in there to stop it from falling out. You can see here there's a full-sized ruler as well, goes up to 20 centimeters, 8 inches, and of course you've got your normal pliers, needle nose pliers, and those are the cutting edges there, the wire cutting edges that are user replaceable. You've got a spare set of those, and the sort of Allen key there to undo that screw, or the 2 screws on each side. I mean, what more could you want? So a couple of considerations if you're thinking of getting the Bibury BI 2045AB. Now, the body is made from 2CR13 stainless steel, but the blades are made of 7CR17. That's still pretty good, but it's not going to hold an edge as well as 420HC that you find on a lot of Leatherman tools, but it's still comparable. The second consideration is this black finish. While it looks pretty cool, I don't know how well it's going to hold up in terms of scratches and stuff. I can already see there's a few little dings and things straight from the box. It doesn't affect the performance at all, but if you're really nitpicky like that, that might kind of bug you. But yeah, I mean, I think compared to the stainless steel version, it looks nicer in my opinion. I prefer to carry around that one. Overall, I think the Bibury BI 2045 is outstanding value considering the price that you pay. Get all these lockable tools on the inside and outside. You get this bit accessory kit, and not to mention, you know, Bibury have finally fixed that sort of rattling kind of issue with the T-shank blade in there. So yeah, I really think this is a great little upgrade. It's just finishing touches, I suppose, but it makes a big difference. You know, that was something that did bug me, just the looseness of this little latch and the fact that the saw moved around in there. So really glad that they've fixed that up. So if you're interested in getting the BI 2045AB, I've left a link down in the video description. And also, if you've got questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, click the like button, share it with someone who might be interested. It just helps me to get the video out to more people. And if you want to see more EDC and tool reviews, make sure you subscribe.